Good morning, class 7. Last time we did the poem The Rebel, an easy poem. I am sure you must have understood everything in that poem and you have done the question answers by now. Today we are going to begin another simple chapter, easy chapter, Gopal and the Hilsa fish. Before I introduce this chapter to you, I would just like to ask you how many of you are interested in reading comics. I am sure many of you will say yes, ma'am. Some of you must be reading comics which are related to some mystery, suspense, or some of you just read cartoon comics, isn't it? Different people have different likings. Different people have like different kinds of books. Even some of you must be very interested in watching the cartoons which come on television, although you are grown up now. You are not in that age group, but still when you were younger, then you must be seeing cartoons on television. So this chapter, Gopal and the Hilsa fish, this chapter is like a comic. What is a comic? A comic generally has a fictitious story, isn't it? Fictitious story means something which is imaginary, which is not real. It is just meant for entertaining the reader. So this lesson, Gopal and the Hilsa fish, is in the form of a comic. Okay, before I start reading the actual chapter before you, I would like to read out the summary of the lesson so that you understand what you are going to read or what you are reading in the comic, in the story. So here is the summary of the lesson. Gopal and the Hilsa fish. The season of Hilsa fish and a challenge to Gopal. This is the theme of the lesson, you can say. It was the season of Hilsa fish, and Gopal, a person named Gopal, was given a challenge. This is what we will read in the story. What is the challenge? Did Gopal accept the challenge? If yes, how? And how was he successful in fulfilling his challenge? The season of Hilsa fish and a challenge to Gopal. It was the season for Hilsa fish, and it was Hilsa that everyone was talking about. Hilsa is the name of a very popular fish. And as we are reading, as the writer is telling us, that it was the season for Hilsa fish. That means Hilsa fish was available in abundance. And it was Hilsa that everybody was talking about. Everybody in the kingdom was talking only about the Hilsa fish. In the market, fishmongers were selling only Hilsa fish. Fishmongers means those people who sell raw fish. Fishmongers, I am repeating, those people who sell raw fish. In the market, fishmongers were selling only Hilsa. Fish luring customers to buy it. Fish luring customers means fish loving customers. All those customers who used to love eating fish, they purchased Hilsa fish from the fishmongers. I am reading this line once more. In the market, fishmongers were selling only Hilsa fish, luring mongers to buy it. Even in the royal court, courtiers were talking about Hilsa. Even in the royal court, that means even in the king's court, the courtiers, who are the courtiers? Those people, those selected people who are the members of the court. In Hindi, they are called as Raj Darbari. Alright, you must have seen on television, maybe you see Tenali Rama serial. If you see, then you will find out, you will see in that there's a king and there are several people, selected people, but many people who sit in the king's court. When some meeting is held, when any matter is discussed, selected people are there appointed by the king who sit in the king's court. They are called the courtiers. So it is written, even in the royal court, courtiers were talking about Hilsa. That means not only the common people, but the people in the king's court, the courtiers also talked about Hilsa fish. This made the king lose his temper. Now, the king of that kingdom was very angry at this. He was tired. He was exhausted. Why he was tired? Because he was sick of listening to the word Hilsa fish all the time. Every person in the kingdom, every courtier in the court, all talked about Hilsa fish, and the king was sick of listening. He was just tired of listening to this word Hilsa fish again and again. This made the king lose his temper. He became angry. He believed that no one could stop the people from talking about Hilsa fish, not even Gopal, who was the wisest man in the court. Now pay attention. Gopal, who is Gopal? He is considered to be the wisest man in the court. So the king is saying, the king believed that no one could stop the people of his kingdom, from talking about Hilsa fish, not even Gopal, who was the wisest man in the court. That means the king wanted that somebody in the kingdom should be there who could stop the people from talking about Hilsa fish. As I told you just now, that every person in the kingdom was just talking about one single thing, that is Hilsa fish. So the king was sick of this word Hilsa fish now, and he wanted that, he's saying that I believe nobody can stop the people from saying this word Hilsa fish, not even Gopal. That means the king believes that even the wisest man, Gopal, who is the wisest person in the court, even he is believed to be incapable of stopping the people from talking about Hilsa fish. So the king just has one desire in his mind, that is how to stop everybody from uttering this word Hilsa fish. He believed that no one could stop the people from talking about Hilsa fish, not even Gopal, who was the wisest man in the court. The king challenged Gopal to buy a huge Hilsa fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking him about it. What a strange challenge. Pay attention, children. The king challenged Gopal to buy a huge Hilsa fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking him about it. That means the king asked Gopal that I am giving you a challenge to do. He is asking Gopal to buy a Hilsa fish from the fish market and bring the Hilsa fish to the palace, bring it to the king in such a way that throughout his journey from the market till the kingdom, nobody in the kingdom or nobody in the king's court, no one should ask him about Hilsa fish. That means while bringing the fish to the king's palace, there should be nobody on his way who should ask Gopal, where are you taking this Hilsa fish? Why have you purchased the Hilsa fish? Who wants the Hilsa fish? Because the king was tired of listening to this word Hilsa fish again and again, repeatedly, from everybody, whether they are the people of the kingdom or whether they are the people in the court. So this open challenge was given to Gopal by the king, and the king said that you go and buy a Hilsa fish from the market and you bring it to the palace, and bring in such a way that nobody should ask you about the Hilsa fish. Gopal accepted the challenge. Now, why did Gopal accept the challenge? As we have read just now, that he is the wisest man in the court. So, because he was so wise, he was confident that he is going to think of a trick by which the people will not talk about Hilsa fish, and he will be able to bring the Hilsa fish before the king. Very interesting chapter, children, isn't it? Gopal accepted the challenge. Now, after a few days, Gopal shaved beard from half of his face. Beard, beard people grow here on their face. So, what did Gopal do? After a few days, Gopal shaved beard from half of his face and smeared ash on himself. Smeared ash on himself means he covered his body with ash. Ash is rakh. Alright, so what did Gopal do? After a few days, he shaved half of his beard from his face and he covered his body with ash. He wore rags. Rags are what? Dirty, torn clothes. Rags are nothing but dirty, torn clothes. He wore rags. He wore dirty, torn clothes and looked disgraceful. He looked untidy. He looked bad. Just imagine a person, if a person moves on the road with half shaven beard and ash covering his body, and the person wearing torn clothes, and suppose he is holding a bag in his hand. So if you will see that person on the road, what will you see? You will get attracted towards his appearance, or will you get attracted towards his bag? I am sure you will get the answer. You will get attracted towards his appearance. You will not even notice that he is holding a bag or he is holding a suitcase. The first thing which you will see and notice is his face. You will be surprised to see that a man looking so funny, half shaven beard and ash covering his body, and the person wearing torn clothes. So similarly, Gopal also did all these things. Why? To attract the people towards himself. Because if the people will get attracted towards him, then they will just keep looking at him, his funny face, his funny appearance and his torn clothes. They will not notice that he is also carrying a hilsa fish in his hand, and the people will not talk about the hilsa fish. Thus, Gopal will be able to successfully accomplish his challenge. I am reading this again. After a few days, Gopal shaved beard from half of his face and smeared ash on himself. He wore rags and looked disgraceful. His wife was shocked and asked him not to leave home like this. Now, when he looked so funny, his face half shaven, he is wearing torn clothes